Okay, guys, we will start. So, yesterday we had completed the concept of Python collection and identifier, a small terminology that we had completed. So, today we will go to the new chapter, that is Python flow control. Python flow control. So, what do you mean by flow control? So, as we know, Python program executing by the Python interpreter, in which way the Python interpreter executes, we have known. That means through what is the meaning of interpreting? Interpreting means line by line read and executing, that is called as interpreting. Suppose one line the control read, then it will execute. That means the control treat. Then after treating one line, then control is coming to the next line. Then it will read, then it will execute. Suppose next line a loop came. Then how the control will treat? Then after completion of complete treatment, then the control will come to the next line. So in which way each line treat by the control at the runtime, that representing flow control. Okay, so Python flow control categorized into three types of statements. Python flow control categorized into three types of statements. So one is selection statements, one is iterative statements, one is transfer statements, one is transfer statements. So there are three types of statements. Python flow control categorized into three types of statements. So this is Python flow control selection statements. One is iterative statements. One is transfer statements. Then under selection statements, so basically what we will cover, one is if else, one is if elif else. Then under iterative statements, we will cover while elif and for loop. Under transfer statements, we will cover break statement, continue statement, try, except, finally. So try, except, finally, that we will cover in exception handling chapter. Exception handling is one of the beautiful chapter in Python programming, that is that we will cover in Python OOPS concept. So if else, if elif else, while loop, and this is for loop, then this is break statement, continue statement, and try except finally. Okay, so this is flow control architecture. So Python flow control architecture. Okay, so one point we can write flow control means it represents how statements treat by the control at the runtime. So I hope everybody is writing, guys. You write, then we will go to next file, new file.
Yes.
So select some statements among various options. One option is selecting, and that selecting option is executing. So that concept is known as selection statements. And to point we will cover, one is if else, another is if else, and iterative iteration concept is coming to the picture. So that is nothing but a loop in Python programming. Loop is coming under flow control. So Python supporting or Python providing two loop. One is while loop, another is for loop, and third one is transfer statement, break, continue. Currently we will cover, and try except finally we will cover in exception handling chapter. So guys, I hope everybody completed writing.
Yes.
Give a
Yes, sir.
star. Yes, sir. So then I will go to new file. So first we will cover if else. If else. So what is the syntax? There is a general form. So based on the syntax, based on the general form, we will move forward. The general form is to see if we statement 1, statement 2, this is the syntax general form, then statement n. So basically this is called as if body, else, statement 1, statement 2, then statement n. So this is called as else body. Okay. So what is B? So B, anything that should be that should be a boolean value, whether it will be true or it will be false. Okay, so B, whatever anything is given, maybe a constant value, maybe an expression, whatever anything is given, but we will evaluate. So that the value of B, or that should be, B should be always a Boolean value, whether it will be true or it will be false. If it is not a Boolean value, then it will give an error. Okay, so the mechanism. So this is the syntax. This is the general form of if and else. Basically, if is a keyword, else is a keyword. So first of all, mechanism. First, we evaluate B. If B is true, then if body will execute, if body will execute, otherwise else body will execute. This is the mechanism. Otherwise, else body will execute. That means if B is false. So What I told, first of all, what the B is given, what the B is given, we will evaluate. So we will see whether we are getting true or false. If we will get true, then if body will execute. If we will get false, then else body will execute. If I will not get true or false, then it will give the error. Give a response. I hope everybody got clarity.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
now I will go to my Jupyter notebook environment. So your file. This is your file. So now first our point is if else Python. If else. Okay. Suppose I will write, you tell. Suppose I will write if 100. Okay, just to see after colon. Now where is my cursor? Because here one point you remember indentation. Just to see, I will write print high. Print high. Suppose whatever I will write any statement, all are if body. Okay, so after colon, when I am entering, just to see. Now when I will enter a backspace, when I will enter backspace. So you see, when I will enter backspace, that means I came out from the if block. Okay, so here there is no curly bracket begin end concept. If 100 colon, then I entered where is my cursor? Then I wrote a print high. Again enter, I will enter backspace. Now I came out from the if. So here I will write else print hello. Print hello. Suppose. Okay, so you tell what is the output? Any guess? So we will do some if else aptitude question answer. So as a varieties of example, we will consider, we will see what will be the output as a result. You will be expert, expertise will come. So you tell what is the output. So any guess,
Sir,
any
it will
answer?
show an error.
It will show an error. Why?
Sir, because in place of 100, it would be a Boolean value which will give true or false.
So what's your name?
Sir, Isha Agarwal.
Is okay, okay. So thank you for your attempting. You are saying, but okay. So we will see. So in Java programming language, it is error. First of all, we will see what the B is given. Instead of B, it is given 100. So first, our target is what the B is given. B is given. So in B, we saw 100, we have written. Okay, so 100 is what? It is a constant value. Okay, so you remember in Python programming, so every constant value treated as true. You remember in Python control, every constant value treated as true. So if it true, then output will be high. If it I will get false, then output will be hello. But every constant value Python control treat as true. As a result, I will get output that is high. Clear? Consider is clear. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Suppose I will write if minus 300. Then you tell print. So print high. Suppose I will write else print hello. Then you tell what is the output. Immediately, speedily, within 2 seconds. Any guess? Any guess?
Sir, true.
Okay, so happily if 100 is a constant value, minus 300 is a constant. It is a negative constant value, but overall it is a constant value. So true means high. If we are getting it true, then if body is high, else body is hello. So definitely minus 300 is a constant value. That's why I got true. So that's why high will output. Here, everybody is getting clarity.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So I will write suppose if 0, print high. I will write else, print hello. Then you tell what is the output.
Sir, high would be the output.
Only one is responding, others today I think 32, 30 participants. Everybody is understanding. So varieties of questions, varieties of examples you have to acquaint. Okay, so here one
सर गोटे
point.
मिनिट सर गोटे
Yes.
मिनिट जदि किसी डाउट हो ମୁଁ तुमको बार बार प्रथमରୁ କହିଦେଲି ପଚାରିବା ପାଇଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସ ଠିକ ସେ ସାର୍ ଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅ ଆଉ ଭଲସେ ବୁଝାବୁଝି କର ଓକେ ସर କୁହନ୍ତୁ
So somebody provided the answer that is high. So somebody told the answer is high, but you remember every constant value Python control treat as a true, but apart 0, you remember this point, 0 Python control treat as false. You remember. Okay, so now output is hello. So if I will hit run, so output I got hello. Okay, so thank you for your giving answer. Everybody try to give the answer. So if maybe it will be maybe a right, maybe wrong, there is no problem. But if you will attempt to give the answer, then confidence level will increase. Your confidence level will be increased more and more. Okay, so every what we got the point, what we observe, every constant value treated by the control as true apart 0. So 0 control will treat it is false. So if it is false, then I got the out, we got the output hello. Okay, then I will go to next example. Suppose I will write x equals to 100. If x equals to 200, print hi, then else, print hello. Then any answer, any guess answer
Hello.
Hello will be the answer.
or any answer? Okay, so first of all, we will see first what the B is given. So here B, in B an assignment expression is given. We have written x equals to 200. Already we have studied equals, single equals, assignment operator, double equals, comparison operator. Already we have studied. So first of all, what the B is given, we have to focus. So x equals to 200. That means 200 the value assigning into x. So our mechanism is saying what? We will evaluate B. The B should return a Boolean value true or false. But here x equals to 200 never returns a true or false, because assignment operator meaning is what? The value assigning to a variable. X equals to 100, x equals to 200. Now the value of x is 200. So 200 is assigning to x. So as we have known, assignment operator means assigning a value to a variable. This is the test. So it never returns a Boolean value, true or false. If it is what? Not returning any Boolean value, so it will be error. So here high will not come or a hello will not come. Okay, so it will give the error. Why it is error? Because the person b is demanding it should be a boolean value, but the assignment expression is given, so the assignment operator never return any boolean value. So that's why it will give an error. Just to see, now I will hit run just to see error, syntax error, invalid syntax. And just to see, particularly in equals, your RM, your mark is indicating control have given the mark due to this, or in that place error is arising. Clear? I hope everybody got clarity. Give a response. So first of all, we will see what the b is given, and we have to evaluate. Suppose this example, suppose I will write x equals to 100. Same example, if I will write if x double equals to 200, then print high, then print high, else, then print hello. Okay, then print hello. So now you will see double equals to what the b is given, x double equals to 200. As we have known, double equals to is a comparison operator. Comparison operator returns a boolean value. So it is a valid expression. It is a valid if else expression. So comparison operator returns a boolean value that we all have studied in our operator. Okay, so x value is 100. 100 double equals to 200. So 100 double equals to 200. That is false. So if I will get false, that means else body will execute. Now else body is hello. So now I will hit run. So I got hello. Give a response. I hope everybody got clarity.
Yes, sir.
Give a response.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Varieties of example that we have to acquainted. This type of question, more and more you will do the practice. Lots of certification exam, Microsoft, IBM, and recently I got a certification IBM on Python. Only this type of question you can also get. Okay, I will after Python programming, so I will give the link and I will give the OA. So in which way that by giving some exam you can IBM certified, you can Google certified by providing Python exam. Okay, so this type of question you can face. Suppose next we will go to next example. Suppose I will write b equals to false. If b, print high, else, print hello. Then you tell what is the answer, what is the output.
Sir, it would be high.
Hi. So b, if b means the value of a b, value of a b is false. Okay, it is a valid if else expression. So once we got false, then definitely else body will execute. So how high will come? So actually first you go through mechanism. So that's why first you strictly I am speaking, you go through mechanism and you what to focus the general form syntax. If b is false, then how if body will execute? Else body will execute. Okay. So b, the value of a b, value of a b is false. False means else body will execute. Now I will run. Hello will come. So if I will write b equals to false, if b double equals to false, then print high, else, print hello. Then you tell what will the output.
Hi.
Any answer? Any other answer?
Hi.
Sir, high.
Yes, right. So here double equals to comparison operator. False double equals to false. The value of b is false. False double equals to false. So it is true. 100 double equals to 100. True. That is int value. False double equals to false. That is true. It is boolean value. So true means high. Now I will hit. I got high. So I hope everybody got clarity. Any question regarding if else, it will come. Then happily you can find the output that I hope. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I will after completion of Python fund before OOPS, so I will take an exam in Google Doc form. I will take an exam for your what better clarity for expertising. Okay, so my point is, so what Bhavani sir is thinking, what your principal sir is thinking, your management thinking, how our students will export and how our students will get more and more job. As a result, you will be the benefit, college will get benefit, and you are the pride of your college. You will be. So that is the motto actually. Okay. So that's why suppose from the day beginning when we started Python programming, you forget all these things. You forget every day only you read Python, 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 then machine learning, machine learning, machine learning, project, only one line. Then time will come, so you will get how many jobs. So at that moment you will recall what I was saying. Okay, so I will move forward. So this is all about if else. So what we are observing, two option when the concept of if else coming to our picture, only among two option we have to select one option, profit or loss, even or odd. Two option, among two option we are selecting one option. That's why it is called as selection statement. But if our requirement is more than two option, whether a student getting first division or second division or third division or fail, whether a day is a Monday or Sunday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whether a month is a January or February or March or April, means when our requirement is more than two options. Suppose I will specify, I can write if average marks is greater than equals to 60, print first division. Else, again, if average marks, else again if, that means inside else section means in else body, again I will specify if. In else, again I specified if average marks is greater than equals to 40 and less than 60, print second division. Else again if, in else again if average marks greater than equal to 30 and less than 40, print third division. Else fail, last option is else. So inside else, in other programming language, inside else there is a if. So Python developer, they provided a keyword elif. Elif means in else body there is a if. Okay, suppose I will write x equals to 500. Suppose let x is a variable, the value of x is 500. Suppose I will write if, okay, if x double equals to 200, print high. Then else, in else again if there is a keyword elif. Elif is a keyword, it is a single word. The meaning is in else there is a if. In else there is a if when the keyword elif we are using when more than two option coming to our picture, then we are using elif. Okay, so elif, suppose I will write x is greater than suppose 700. let print, I will write suppose hello. I will enter a backspace. When I am entering backspace, control came out from the elif body. This is called as indentation. Suppose elif x is less than 300. Print, okay, Python programming. Again, elif ex is not equals to 400. Print creative techno college. Else print let invalid data. So this is my example. Okay, now how the control will treat first if x double equals to 200. The value of x is 500. 500 double equals to 200. True or false? Guys, you tell 500 double equals to 200. True or false?
False.
False.
If it will be false, then if it is false, then the control will go to elif. Because if it is false, then if body will not execute. So once I got false, the control came to elif section. Now this, just you tell 500 is greater than 700. True or false?
False.
False. If it is false, the again the control came to this ellipse section. Now 500 is less than 300. True or false?
False.
False.
False. If it is false, then the control came to this section. 500 is not equals to 400.
True.
500 is not equals to 400. It is true.
True.
So when the condition or when the expression you are evaluating and you are getting true, then that body will execute. So output will be creative techno college. If no expression will true, if no expression will true, then last else body will execute. So here output is creative techno college. So I got creative techno college. Okay, so I hope everybody got clarity regarding if else. First, if n number of elif you can specify, and last one is else. So if no expression is true, then else body will execute. So that is our invalid data. So this is all about if, elif, and else, and this is all about selection statement. Among multiple options, one option I am selecting, and that selecting option it is executing. Okay, Bhavani sir, Bhavani sir, Bhavani sir ଅଛନ୍ତି? Okay guys, you response?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା
Yes,
ପଳେଇଲେଣି?
sir.
Sir, କୁଆଡେ ଯାଇଥିବେ?
ଭବାନୀ sir ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା ପଳେଇଲେଣି? ଭବାନୀ sir?
Sir ନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, okay, so ଆଜି ପାଇଁ ଏତିକି ରହିବ କାରଣ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଥକି ପଡ଼ିଲିଣି 9:30 ରୁ ଆସିଲିଣି. So this is all because again the concept of a loop I will start, but we have 20 minutes, so within 20 minutes it will not complete. So tomorrow we will start from the beginning. What is loop? This is all about if else and if elif. So you do the practice more and more. And I just am thinking. So before Python oops, I will take an exam, and that exam certification exam, and so many aptitude question answer I will give, and you try to give the answer. Okay, And if suppose let it 20 or 20 or 30 marks, 30 marks suppose I will give. So if somebody is qualifying securing 60% marks, then I will what give the guarantee his or her future will be bright. Definitely you can get a job. And my suggestion is try to involve. So after creative techno college, then definitely so your objective will be how you will get a job. Okay, so I am giving that guarantee. Do practice, only practice. Practice makes a man perfect, and more practice will give the better result. Okay guys, thank you. I hope everybody is enjoying. Or any doubt you
Thank you.
can ask.
Yes, sir.
I hope everybody is enjoying, and actually I'm not getting any doubt. Suppose you do practically, so you write my WhatsApp number. Suppose any error is arising, you take a screenshot, you take a pic, and you what send to my WhatsApp number. Okay, sir, and this is something from Creative. This is Akshay from Creative. Sir, now I am executing. I'm writing, I wrote this code and I executed, I got this error. Immediately I will resolve. My WhatsApp number 943920211. This is my WhatsApp number. So anytime you can do, anytime you can what if you want to give you, if you want to take any answer, so you send some question, you send if you have